everyone! So I'm sitting down here with a couple of plants in front of me and I am going to be sharing my April favorites. So I don't have too many here in front of me and they're all fairly small. It's been kind of a crazy month. My sister and two nephews came to visit. My nephews are 2 and 4 years old and they were staying here in the apartment with us, so it was just crazy wild. I had to water all of my plants as soon as she left because they had been super neglected. And as I was watering them, there were a lot that looked really bad. So April hasn't been the best month for my plants, but there were a couple that are doing well. So those are the ones I'm gravitating towards in this video and what I'll be sharing with you right now. So I'll go ahead and start with smallest to biggest. And right here we have my Philodendron Strawberry Shake. So this was a cutting. So this leaf that I'm showing right here was the leaf that I got it as, and it looks really pretty now with like that pink, super like bright pink, like lighty pink variegation. And it's since pushed out 2 leaves that are so cute. Look at that. And the variegation looks super like balanced and kind of more marbled, so it's not going to be like, it's promising, I guess you could say. So I'm super duper excited. It's so freaking cute. And then there's a new leaf getting pushed out right here that I'm super excited about. So you can see the leaves are still like super teeny tiny baby leaves, which are actually pretty adorable. And I'm thinking, I don't know what I want to do. I don't think I want to put this plant in a pole just because it's, I don't know, I feel like a pole is just like, this is still such a little baby plant and I just don't think it would look very attractive on a pole at this point. So I'm just going to let it chill. I have it in a very tiny pot, but you can kind of see its roots. It looks happy. And I had started propagating this in water and then moved it over to soil once it had, actually no, I moved it to fluval stratum, and then from there I've now moved it into soil. So it looks like it has transitioned from all those mediums pretty well. Super cute. Next, okay, so I have to look up the name. It's Hoya Walliniana Juttae 152. So this one I got as like it was a cutting, but I think it was maybe slightly rooted. I can't remember actually. I don't think it was. I think I got it as a cutting in sphagnum moss. And it just has all these green leaves, and I have since moved it over to soil. And this is all my favorites because of these 2 sun-stressed leaves. Like, they are so gorgeous. I'm obsessed with them. They have like this red, this very dark red color to them, and they look velvety. They're I wouldn't say, I guess they're kind of soft to the touch. But I don't know, just like that reddish, that dark red hue with the splash on it is, I don't know, I'm just so obsessed with it. It's so pretty. I'm definitely keeping this in the same, I'm going to keep it in the same spot, which is like right next to the window right over here, which is a south-facing window for anyone interested. And yeah, I'm hoping to get definitely more of this sun-stress, you know, leaves going on. Like, it's just so pretty. And it is interesting, some of the leaves look like they're a little bit longer, but this new growth coming in here is a little bit more stubby, which I don't mind. I don't care either way. Just as long as we can like keep this sun stress going on. It's so pretty. I'm so excited that it's looking so good. Like the splash almost has like a minty color to it. I'm not sure if the camera is going to be able to pick that up or not, but it's just super gorgeous. So excited about it. And I just noticed it as I was watering all my plants. and I was really excited to see it. Next we'll do my Jose Buono, and I recently, this was in sphagnum moss, and I recently transitioned it to soil, and it is very happy in soil. Actually, there's a leaf yellowing right here that I'm just going to tear off. But the growth it's giving me, it's been spitting out this amazing variegation. It's so pretty, and this came out like pure white, kind of like how this one's coming out right here. This new leaf, which looks like it has a lot of variegation also, but it's kind of slowly transitioning into this minty color, and it's just really popped off. It's definitely super happy being in soil. I was a little bit worried because sometimes I have difficulty transitioning plants from, you know, one medium to the next, but this one like didn't skip a beat at all. If anything, it's like is so excited now to be in soil and getting fertilized and everything, I guess. But yeah, very excited about this one, and I cannot wait for this new leaf to emerge. This is a Cyphostemma Juttae, and when I got this, I got it and it had this stump on it, and it had a bunch of, like, you see this growth right here. It had a whole lot of that, like a whole bunch of it coming from the top of it. And I've had this plant for about a year now, and over the winter, basically all that growth fell off, and it was just this stump. And there was a part of me wondering if it was still alive or not, but I've just kind of kept it, hoping that maybe it was just, you know, not happy during the colder months. And I'm so glad I did, because it's now giving me some new growth. And it looks so cute. Like the little, let me show you from this perspective, this side of it. Like the little leaves look so adorable on it. I'm like, I don't know, it's so cute. And if you look at pictures of these can get huge, super big. And I don't know the leaves on it. I'm hoping the leaves emerge soon, because they look super funky and cool, and the flowers on it are this like really pretty orangey peachy color. It's never bloomed for me before, and I'm not expecting it to bloom for me this year, but if it did, that'd be awesome. I would be so excited about it. I do think this one is more on like the toxic side to animals, so I definitely keep this up and away so my cats can't get it. But yeah, it's very excited to see it doing something. So I have 2 more plants left, and this is my Syngonium green splash. And if you watched my Syngonium collection video, you'll have seen that like I haven't really been getting much, you know, of that dark green splash. It's been kind of, you know, I guess now I can say it's been bleached out. I thought maybe it was reverting, but the person I got the cutting from had told me that they were keeping theirs in bright sunlight, which is what I was doing, and when they took it away from the window a little bit further back, they were able to get that green splash back again. So I tried the same thing, and I am so happy to say that it worked. This newest leaf has that like dark green splash. I just want to make sure it focuses. There we go. Yeah, so you can see the green splash. That dark green splash is back and more noticeable. So it's so funny, not funny, but it's, you know, when I think of irrigation, I think highlight, lots of light. But this, sometimes that's not what works, and this is the case. That's the case for this plant. This plant probably need to pull it a little bit further back from the window to be able to see it. So I'm very grateful that she sent that to me. It is a little teeny baby leaf, nothing crazy, but it's super cute. I'm very much so in love with it. I'm very sad because that like leaf that it came with, that I you know, propagated it from in water, has fallen off. It died, but now that I have this leaf, I don't want to say I'm okay with it, because the plant's gonna do what it's gonna do, but I'm less sad about it, I guess. Now I'm on to my last plant, which is my Philodendron Rio. And again, this is one I got as a cutting, and I rooted it, and it was like a mixture. It was a mixture of sphagnum moss and perlite, which is what it had come in, and it came with this leaf, which is such a beautiful leaf, so pretty. And it started to push out a new leaf, and as soon as that happened, I transitioned it into soil. But these new leaves coming out are so pretty. So it first pushed out this leaf right here, and then from there it pushed out this one, which is my favorite one so far. Like, wow, that's so pretty. Just like, I don't know, it's just gorgeous. And then it's working on this leaf right here as well, which also looks like it's going to be super pretty too. I'm going to kind of open it, try not to damage it, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be gorgeous. And I mean, you could say this doesn't, there's so many different types of variegated like philodendron that look kind of similar to this. Like, there's the Philodendron Brazil, there's the silver stripe, there's so many different kinds. So they all look pretty similar, but I don't know, they're so, this was very easy for me to root and grow, and I just want to get like a big trailing bushy basket of this. Actually, I should look up, I'm gonna look up how big these leaves can size up, because maybe putting it on a moss pole would be really cool. Like, could you imagine a giant leaf that looked like this, or like this? So yeah, I'll have to look that up. Also, like, this leaf right here, the variegation is super like pure white, but the new growth has almost this creamy white, and it's right next to the window, so it's getting a lot of bright and direct light. So I don't know what is impacting that, like what's causing it to be more of a creamy white than a pure white. So yeah, that is all for my April favorites. Again, it's been kind of a crazy, hectic month. So I'm really looking forward to the month of May and being able to like kind of settle down, reconnect with my plants, and kind of start doing some repots, some spring, like, I don't know what the right word is, but spring repots, spring kind of like plant cleaning, if that makes any sense. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great week. I'll see you next time. Bye!